Yo, 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 Dankish Treats and Eats 2K23 Volume 2 with my boy Bakelow, the Motor City Monster in this biatch.
Yes, sir.
And we are doing chicken shawarma, some dank, and everything else on the side, boy. Gotta catch the run. See, when you smoke it with dank, you always gotta treat the dank. You know what I mean? Gas. Dude, I got my guy Bake over here. I gotta ask you a question, dude.
It's all right. Take your time.
Shit.
Hell yeah.
It's that sour peach. Diesel. How did you know that you like chicken shawarma as much as you do? Because when I asked you about what was your favorite food, and you was like, no hesitation, you was like chicken shawarma. What inspired you to actually really start liking it? When did you actually try it? You knew that you liked it. It was like your favorite.
You know, it's crazy because, you know, downriver is kind of like an area where I feel a lot of people get kind of stuck in because everything's right there, you know?
Yeah.
It wasn't until I started touring, and then I was eating nothing but like pizza and, you know, 24/7 on the road.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, man, I gotta switch this up. There's so much, you know, so much out there. And it was actually Sonic that introduced me to my first chicken shawarma.
Nice.
And it changed my life. Like it
Shout out to
changed my
Sonic.
life. So, I don't know, chicken shawarma, kofta shawarma, lamb shawarma, like it doesn't matter. So now I'm on the hunt for the best shawarma.
And then here we are.
Yeah.
I'm bringing them in on Dankish Treats and Eats, and I'm gonna get them hip.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do a couple different things, you know what I mean? With this onion, you always gotta clean it. And me personally, I'm OCD with it. And I don't like the yellow piece in there too, so I cut that out. Like, when did you actually start professionally, like doing shows and really getting out there?
Honestly, you know, I probably wrote my first song when I was like 13, maybe 14.
Okay.
You know,
Nice.
Did my first show when I was 15. I kind of just like, you know, fell into it. You know, me and a few of my friends just kind of wanted to try it out, try something new, you know?
Yeah.
Didn't think that it would take it as far as, you know, what it's become now. Every day feeling blessed to do it.
And you've done some pretty big shows too, man. Like, tell the audience a little bit about who you've toured with and, you know, opened up and rocked with, you know what I mean?
So, I mean, I've done a lot of different things, from like really big shows to like really weird shows. You know, some of the more notable ones, for example, that show that me, you, Sonic, and Histio had rocked at the Crowfoot for Twismas.
Legendary.
Place was packed wall to wall, and it was just, oh my God.
Slapped.
Such a good show, such a good show. You know, DJs, artists, bands, you know, what have you, go off of is how that crowd's reacting, you know,
Exactly.
the energy. Which you got your fans that, you know, they're more of the listening type. So just because they're in the back, you know, not moving around, just know that they're listening. You know, they're paying attention. Look at that. I bet y'all didn't know Dankish was a samurai in his past life. Crazy, I used to not even like cucumber.
No?
No.
It's very key in a Mediterranean dish, too.
That's how I started liking it, to be honest. And I didn't realize how many Mediterranean places there were downriver until I started trying them. You know, and there's all different types of stuff down there now. You know, back in the day, it used to just be like all fast food, but now all these small businesses are opening up with all this good food. And
It's delicious. Like I said, I got this chicken on 200. We'll slow cook that real quick, you know what I'm saying? You had a great respondence from the crowd, too. Like, we were dropping, like, Monster and just, like, Savage, everything that you, like, had fresh right off the meat rack at that point in time was gas. It's still gas. Dude, what I'm saying, it was so hot. Everybody was just going up. And it was so turned.
I remember wrapping packages up, because, you know, it was right around Christmas time, and throwing them into the crowd, you know, little packages of merch, and they were out there fist fighting for them. Like, it was...
Absolutely. You had the Santa hat on out there winging that shit.
Yep.
He was like, shit, Santa ain't got nothing on me.
Yeah. Oh, but it was beautiful, man.
That was a great show, man.
Yeah. I started off doing tours with ABK, and
shout out to ABK, that's the homie.
Absolutely, absolutely. He's looked out for me so much over the years, man. Done a lot of big stuff. Done some shows with Shaggy. Not too long ago, I got to perform with Jelly Roll and Twisted at St. Andrews. That was sold out.
That's huge.
Wall to wall, you know. That was my first time touching the upstairs stage. You know, I've done the Shelter, you know, a few different times. And being able to touch that stage with those people, though, on top of it.
That was amazing. A great night.
Yeah.
Just being at St. Andrews and doing what we do, you know, and just rocking with all those people is just it's a blessing, you know.
You know, once I started doing shows, I realized I was like, all right, I want this to be more than just, you know, a hobby, something that I'm doing just for fun, you know? And I would literally show up at events just offering to help load out. Like, can I carry some boxes? Can I do this? Can I do that? Like, just anything to...
dedication.
Yeah, you know, make myself valuable and you know, feel, you know, worth bringing out on the road potentially. And sure enough, it worked out. You know, I got that call. You know, I got the first major tour I got to do was Blaze and ABK drive-by tour.
Sick.
And those shows were
straight gas.
Crazy packed. You know, I'm like 16 years old, like, you know,
where legends are
traveling across the country.
That's where legends are born, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, and all just because, you know, I knew it was more than just music, because anybody can make music, you know?
Absolutely.
Especially nowadays. And then I was like, all right, well, I can't just carry boxes in and out. I have to find something else that I could do to keep myself out here. And on top of that, you know, my name wasn't big enough, so I had to figure out a way to make money while I'm out there.
Right.
You know?
And you do a lot of sound, a lot of lights. You have a diversified talent in many different directions, you know? So being able to do that, man, it's not exactly something that everyone can do, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of cats out there that try to you know, either be graphic designers and rappers, or they just try to choose just one, you know? But like, dude, you do everything, bro. This guy makes killer ass flyers. This dude has made me so many fucking flyers for free. It's unbelievable, and they're gas. Every single one of them is straight fire.
Yep.
And when I say that, I'm not lying. I'm telling you.
I appreciate
Look
that,
at some
man.
of my old flyers in the Detroit Underground with him. Back in the olden days with Simons and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude he does everything, man. All right.
But you know how it is growing up on fried bologna and Little Caesars all the time.
Some ketchup.
Yeah, even though I still kill some fried bologna, man. I don't know.
At Frickers, it's funny as hell. But they have a fried bologna sandwich, and it's actually fire as hell.
Oh, they sell it there?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh.
And it's deep fried. They actually throw that bitch in the fryer and make that shit crispy. And it's fucking good. I mean, I'm not eating on that shit all the time, but I'm definitely making that shit all the time.
I like how you do them slices to the side. That's interesting. I never seen it done like that.
Oops.
Then again, I never seen somebody knew what they were doing cutting cucumbers, so.
I always try to do like a kind of a weird angled rondelle cut, which is just like an angle like this.
Oh,
and actually now I think I will go ahead and do the salad like that.
You know how I know that you're a good cook? You click the tongs to make sure they're working.
I love that meme on Facebook where, you know, you get like 3 clickety-click clicks with the tongs. That is so true though, man. Especially after like slanging all these wings that I do. This is called my Dankish Medi chicken. It's got a real nice sear going on. I'm gonna slice it up. Real good. Clock.
I don't think I've ever asked you, what's your favorite food?
That's a tough question.
So many of them.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Damn, man. Bake got me out on the spot. I think a juicy steak with some really good potatoes. If it's like a loaded baked potato, or a really good mashed potato.
Can't go wrong with that.
And some asparagus or like some broccoli. You know, some garlic buttered like asparagus or broccoli.
Yeah.
Charred or grilled. However, whatever. Still fire.
I like it. Have you ever tried stuffed grape leaves?
Oh, dude, I love them.
Oh my gosh.
They have some of the best at Tiger Lebanese Deli in Toledo, Ohio. Oh my God.
Oh man.
That place, trust me when I tell you, Tiger Lebanese Deli, Dankish approved, straight fire sauce.
You know, there's this spot near me that I go to like at least a few times a week called Pita To Go.
Oh, is it fire?
Oh, it's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Like you can tell they...
Pita To Go?
Pita To Go.
We're gonna have to get it next time I come up there.
You know, there's all these different like crazy names for all these different restaurants. And for the simplest name, I swear, they put the most love and passion into their food, man. Like, that place is just amazing.
That's the key. See you online all the time. You've been making all these new tracks, and y'all really just be, you and Nod will be putting that shit out there like non-stop, really putting in work. And I see all the potential that you guys have and all the fans that you guys have. Like, you guys have really built a really nice fan base, and
and it's
really
not,
have a unique sound
either.
You know,
it's not just locally either, which is nice. You know, we've been taking these new sounds on the road. You know, constantly working on them, and I don't know. A lot of things have changed, but the grind is not. You know.
Exactly.
Oh, look at that.
That's exactly how we need it. It's falling apart too.
Careful putting that in front of me, it might disappear when you walk away.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
That bitch just... hold on a second.
Absolutely.
Smells coming from over here.
Alright. And as you see, how I did this is everyone has a separate order, you know what I'm saying? So like, just because, you know, Bake, he wants his straight up, I'm gonna have mine straight up. But, you know, Nada wants hers with just pickles. Bob RoX, I think him and his lady switched up. His lady said that she don't want the olives, and then you got Bobby RoX over here says he wants the whole 9. So Dankish is about to get to work. I'm about to get to rapping, but first we gotta cut this chicken. You know what I mean? And this one was gonna be hard to cut because it was already falling apart, but I'm trying to give it that angle cut. You know what I mean? Where it's a nice shred, but.
Looks so juicy too.
Oh, this shit is so gas.
See, and you weren't lying the way you cut it too. That chicken really expands.
It does, and I've still got to cut it multiple more times.
Yeah.
These bigger breasts like that, I like to do them for this kind of style food because it stretches really far.
Yeah.
And when I cut them down like that, then I spread it, and then I get a whole bunch more cuts out of it, just like that.
That's nice.
And turn it right into almost like a julienne cut, but for chicken. Not a shredded, but really just cut down. This is sweet tarts right here. It's a hybrid, and it's tasty as a mofo. Definitely Dankish approved. At least longer.
Yeah, you would have never guessed that came from 3 pieces of chicken.
And I'm still cutting down.
Yeah. This man knows his portions.
These wraps right here are amazing.
Ooh, look at those.
So you want to take a look at these wraps? I got these at Tiger Lebanese Deli, and it's called lavash bread. Let me just tell you again. I got this at Tiger Lebanese Deli, lavash bread. Gas. Oh really? Dude, I'm not even hip, but I'll tell you right now, this shit is so fucking fire. It's really good to roll too.
Looks like sheets of paper. Look at that. It's the best rolling paper I've ever seen. You know, all the garlic sauce.
This is really good garlic sauce too. Like I said, I didn't make this. The garlic sauce is not homemade. I got it from Tiger Lebanese Deli just because my homie over there that works there makes the best. So he already told me he'd get me together, so I'm like, bet, I got you. So I slid through. And I like to build it on the end. That's the key, but I'm bringing it down because this piece right here, so I'm gonna start like that. And you only wanna do so much. You can't really do them heavy because, I mean, you can, but they just don't look right. So this one's gonna be straight up. So I'm gonna take a little bit of olive.
Get out of town. I actually come to town more often. Look at that.
And now, you can swing this around. Let me just wipe that bad boy clean, you know what I mean? Pow. I'm gonna bring this over to my guy Bake. Let him get snacking. I'm gonna give Nada one too right now.
Oh my gosh.
You can choose what kind of chips you want, but this is how I'm rolling. I got these little veggie straws, and it's great for hummus. So try
good.
one of them and tell me what you think, bro.
I love veggie straws. Never had them with hummus though.
And we got these little joints too, the little veggie chips, the sea salt. Try one of them. All right. Dude, they're so good. I love them. Glad I got them in here at Dankish Treats and Eats right now while we could, because I mean this is one day before, you know, 420 Eve. And you're here with Dankish eating dinner. I mean, it just ain't gonna get any better than that.
Yeah.
I mean, we just getting lit. Well, I'm getting lit, but
I'm
it's all
getting lit
good.
just watching you, bro.
But he was getting lit. I'm telling you on some real shit though. He was watching me do all this cooking, and he was like, "Man, I feel like I'm already eating it just watching you just do this shit." And I was like,
it's an art, man.
"It's just an everyday thing." And you see how I'm doing it by hand? Like I have gloves on, but you can actually create a formulation with the food. As in, look at that, it's like a little ball. I formed it. It's already ready to rock and roll. Yeah, this is definitely Lebanese. Yeah, that's fire. It doesn't matter if it breaks apart right now, because I'm rolling it. And at the same time as I'm tucking it. So let me bring this in a little bit. Fold it over, fold that in more. Tighten it up a little bit. And that way I can do what I want with it. I can add just a dash more in. Excuse me, sorry. Just to make it that size. I'm not wasting anything. I'm rolling all that bitch in there. Just like that. Then,
so beautiful.
just like that.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, what you see here is a chicken shawarma wrap wearing a tzatziki salad, going cucumber, carrots, garlic, a lot of other Dankish things in it, as well as we have a Mediterranean salad, and that's going to bake low right now.
Oh my goodness. Thank you,
Now
brother.
I'm gonna have
Look at
everyone
that.
else's plates go really fast.
I had to stand up for this. It's all just so clean and just crisp and fresh and so many flavors.
It's key, baby.
Let's get into this shawarma.
All right, here we go. Look at this.
Let's see what
He's
we
gonna
got.
tell me what my shawarma is all about right here. 3, 2, 1.
You fucked up one thing.
What's that?
You don't make this enough.
Damn, he had me too.
That is amazing.
Gracias.
Oh man.
Thank you.
And those olives, like, I feel like that is just like a beautiful touch, you know?
I love the caramel olives in it. It's really the key.
So good.
Different though, but it's a Dankish shawarma.
So good.
Let me roll this one up. Huge shawarma fan, but I've never tried to make it. I don't even know why I've never tried to make it. It was just one of those things where I always go to like my favorite Mediterranean spots in Toledo, and I just get it completely fresh. But I've just never been in that frame of mind to make it, and I'm glad that you asked me to make it because you put me up to the test. Let's finish on this note. We're gonna finish strong, man.
All right.
I really, really want to know what you got coming up project-wise. I've been seeing you guys dropping tracks. What you got brewing, but I mean, what you really got in the back cellar in the underground.
All right, so
I know you got something.
I can tell you something that hasn't been previously told. You know, no one knows. So this will be it right here. All right. So I was coming up to the completion of the Chuck EP2.
Oh shit.
You know, and I was.
And you heard the first EP.
Oh, it was fire. It was incredible.
Gasseroni.
And I was literally like, you know, 2 tracks away from completion. And then, man, like I started questioning myself, and you know, I kind of started getting into like a little writer's block. And conveniently enough, this new NF CD came out, right? And
he's a dog.
That's what I'm saying. Like I love his lyrical content. The beats he uses, incredible. So, you know, I got a beat that was similar. You know, something with, like I was saying, like a lot of the orchestra and all that stuff. And that's what it is. So now I have 2 projects that I'm working on.
Fire.
So I'm not just gonna scrap those songs, because those songs from the Chuck EP2 originally were absolutely incredible.
Right.
So
absolutely.
they will be moved to a different project, and the Chuck EP2 is gonna have a whole fresh face that I guarantee people just would not expect, you know.
And his videos too slap. I've seen so many music videos by Bake that have just really changed the landscape of the Detroit underground. I mean, this guy just really has just been doing it for so long, and people know he's bringing the heat. I mean, he's got heaters for days, and like he said, he just leaked you some information, so make sure that you follow Bake Low, follow Nada, everybody in the clique, you know what I mean? Follow them, because they've just been really in the underground running shit. No one's been doing it bigger than this guy. And, you know, cats like Histio and Zitro, who's done bigger? I mean, you guys just stay humble and you stay in your lane, and you know what? You don't beg for handouts. These guys have worked really hard, dropping project after project. I mean, they don't need a pat on the back from anyone. I mean, the streets got them, trust me. People pay attention that knows hip hop. And you've been putting in work for a long time, kicking up dust in this game. Ain't nobody gonna sleep on you. I mean, I see it.
I don't know, man, because I feel pretty slept on, dog.
but you know what? People like me see you, dog, and then you've been just excelling, and you keep leveling up and up and up. I mean, dude, it's only a matter of time, because once you pop, you always pop. You can't just pop again. Once you blow, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's over with. And it's on the way, big dog.
See, and that's why I want to make sure I do it right, man.
And you were grinding.
I appreciate it.
Trust me.
You know, there's a lot of things that...
That's why Dankish Treats Needs had you in here, because you're one of the homies, and that he's nonstop putting in work. This dude drops track after track online.
Oh yeah, it's been like
if you don't hear that shit, you need to follow him and hear it, because it's fucking gas. Trust me.
Yeah, it's been like 1 or 2 tracks a month at least.
Damn. 3 tracks I'm hearing last month alone?
Oh, I did 3 last month? See, I don't even know.
It's easy to get lost in the sauce when you're putting it out, though, but it's just like, it's nonstop heater after heater. And I be clicking, I be trying to share and trying to spread love. You know, I mean, I got a lot of shit going on too, but there's no excuse. I mean, you're one of the day ones. So anything that you ever want to put on my wall, you're more than welcome to share anytime on my wall.
Well, that means
I'll never hide anything from you. Like, you'll always be able to put, you know, your music up and share it on RoX-TV or DJ Dankish or anything that you need. We got you. Trust me. You like the family. You know what I'm saying? So it's
100%.
It's always all love.
Thank you.
At the end of the day, I want to thank everyone for tuning in on the Shawarma edition with Bake Low. It was really an honor to have you in here and to kick it, you know, and to share some memories and, you know, just have a good meal and just kick it. You know, there's nothing else to say.
I'm honored and thankful to be here, man.
It's been a minute to really see you. I mean, you work a lot, I work a lot, so being busy, you know, it's cool to pick up some dust and chop it. So tune in to Dankish Treats and Eats. Follow us. Catch us on the flip side. We're gonna see you out.